Y'all, part four of how I lost my best friend. So basically, that Quan is outside shaking me, yelling at me, telling me to shut up. And I'm like, I don't want to talk to you, Quan. I do not want to talk to you, Quan. Let me go. Let me go. And he starts shaking me even more, telling me to shut up. I'm not going to hear him, y'all. And this is stuff that I just need to get away from. So basically, a car pulls up right in the midst of him shaking me, in the midst of us screaming. You don't understand. I'm screaming. He's screaming to the top of his lungs. And I'm pretty sure the neighbor's here. So the car pull up and we see headlights. And I'm like, who is this? Did somebody follow you? Who is this? Who followed you here, Quan? Like, nah, who is this, Vic? Who pulling up to your house this late at night? I said, why'd you worry about it? So basically, a dude hop out the car. Y'all, it's Chris. I'm like, oh my God, Chris, what is he doing here? Then I forgot I called him. I called Chris because Chris told me that he left some over my house and he was finna come get it. But little did I know that Quan was finna be here. And y'all, Chris is crazy. He is my best friend from college. He does not play. He does not play like, y'all, he is in a fraternity. He played football. Like, we legit just graduated. He's still in peak form, y'all. So Chris see old dude on me like that. So he immediately hop out the car like, hey, bro, you good? Hey, Vic, who that with his hands on you? Who that with his hands on you? Hey, bro, I think you need to back up because they don't seem like this attention wanted. And then they're going like, who is you, bro? Who is you? You need to back partner before I bust you in the head. So they going back and forth, back and forth. And I am looking like, oh, snap. Like, y'all, I'm not even finna lie to y'all. It's secretly my dream to have two boys fighting up with me. Little did I think it would ever happen. And little did I ever think it would be Chris and Daquan, y'all. So, basically, Chris was like, hey, Vic, you good? Hey, Vic, hey, bro, we just need to head in. Hey, bro, I think it's best if you leave or whatever. You just go ahead, cool off. Daquan look and say, bitch, who the gonna make me? And then Chris said, who you talking to? Daquan said, I'm talking to you. And so then Chris ended up punching him in the face. Daquan ended up punching him back, y'all. Now they fighting in the front yard. This is crazy, y'all. I never imagined this was gonna happen. So they going at it, fighting, pushing, punishing. So y'all listen. So basically, I'm yelling, stop, 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 stop. I'm like, it's not that deep. Stop, stop, stop. So because Chris is really whooping him. Chris is whooping Daquan. I thought Daquan could fight better than that, y'all. But basically, Daquan just all talking. Either Daquan is one of them people that only fight people that he think he could beat or whatever. So I don't know why he thought he was gonna fight Chris. So basically, Chris screwed up off him and said, hey, bro. I think, like I said before, I think you need to leave. So Chris said, hey, Vic, come on, let's go inside. So Daquan get up and said, hey, Vic, so you just gonna go inside with him? You gonna finish talking to me, bro? You gonna finish talking to me, bro? And I'm like, Daquan, just go home. Just go home. I don't got time to deal with this. You already got what you wanted. You got Alex, right? You won. Because at the end of the day, I'm always losing. So then Daquan said, so it's like that, huh? You gonna go in there with him? You gonna go in there with that lane? So Chris like, who are you talking to, bro? You just need to go ahead. You already got beat once. And then Daquan said, you know what? I don't even know what I'm here for. Because Vic, you ain't nothing but a oaf. And then you know what he's about to say, y'all, but I can say it on YouTube. But before he even got a chance to finish it, though, y'all, to call me out my name or call me a gay slur, Chris ended up punching him in the chest. So basically, he going out sad right now. He going out real sad. So basically, I just go in. Chris asked me, "Am I okay?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm good. I'm good. I appreciate you. I don't know what I would have did if you didn't come at that time." Chris was just like, "Vic, what you even doing with dealing with people like that?" And I'm like, listen, this somebody from my past. This somebody who I really let mess up my life really, really bad right now. And basically, I'm in shambles. Cause I've been crying all that today. I got into it with Alex. So I ended up telling him everything that happened. And he was like, Vic, bro, I can't believe you even let that happen. He was like, you don't even need nobody like that. You deserve somebody that's gonna love you. You always been special. Like Vic, when we was in college, you was on the SGA, you was doing all of this, you worked for the newsroom, you was your dream was being on TV, being an actor. You know, you got your TikTok going and stuff like that. And this before, like, you know, y'all see my stuff now. This before my numbers was really, really like this. I just got started, but Chris was always somebody who always believed in me. You know? So y'all, while me and Chris are talking, I'm like, thank you. You always there for me, bro. I appreciate you. And then I notice his arm is bleeding. And, you know, I get a towel and, you know, I wipe it off or whatever, Neosporin, all that good stuff. Because I always took care of him, y'all. Chris always hurt himself on the football field doing something stupid. And he just like, really, there you go, taking care of me again. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's how I am. I'm always taking care of other people. And he like, yeah, that's true. You need somebody to take care of you. And I'm like, whenever I find somebody that love me like that, then he looked at me and was like, Vic, you remember that one night? And I'm like, yeah, why you bringing it up? I thought we said we weren't going to talk about that. So y'all probably guessing what I'm finna say. Me and Chris tried to see if we liked each other one time or whatever. He took out himself experimenting to see if he liked dudes. And we basically, we did some stuff. And he decided, he was just like, nah, it's not for him or whatever. And I was like, yeah. And we just said we weren't going to talk about it because we didn't want to make it weird. Um, and basically, y'all, I went and I just only did that with Chris, even though the whole time I still been in love with Daquan. Daquan was my first love or whatever. But Chris was like, Vic, I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually been thinking about you ever since then, but the whole gay thing, it really ain't. It never really crossed my mind, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never saw myself that way. I'm like, I just got through talking to somebody about this. I don't really got time for that. He said, shut up and listen. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. So I ain't really just come over here because I left some Vic. I really was coming over here tonight to tell you that I broke up with my girlfriend, and I kind of want to talk to you, but I've been scared this whole time. I've been scared about what people gonna think about me. I've been scared about this and that, this and this, and I'm like, Chris, I know it's scary. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, why you want me? You can have anybody you want. For I'm like, he's really attractive. You know what I'm saying? He was like, Vic, that's not what it is. It's just, I want you. And it's not even about you being a boy or whatever. Cause you always been rocking with me. You always been taking care of me. It's really just about your soul. You know what I'm saying? I don't get from her what I get from you or whatever. And y'all, listen, I'm really surprised, and I'm just like, what? So I'm up here thinking, do I even want to do this again? You know what I'm saying? But Chris is like, I'm happy when I'm with him. I don't feel like I have to try. I don't feel like I have to do the stuff I have to do with that coin. I always have to look over my shoulder. You know that one person you always been with, you don't trust them, but you just love them so much. I don't have that feeling when I'm with him. I feel protected like I used to feel with that coin in the beginning. Like Chris, they never did that. So he just like, you don't got to tell me nothing tonight. You can just think about it. But I just had to tell you, all right? And I'm just like, Chris, honestly, I wouldn't even mind trying it, but I would just say, just give me some time, all right? Because, all this going on through my head, I just need some time to really think about it. He like, yeah, no rush, no rush, no rush. So basically, he was like, well, you know what I'm saying? I guess you good now. I don't think he coming back. And I said, yeah, I am. So he give me a hug. I give him a hug back. He look at me. I look at him, and I just go ahead and give him a kiss, y'all. So y'all, I'm smiling on the inside. I'm actually a little happy. And he look at me. He said, "So you sure you want me to leave?" I said, "You the one who said you was gonna go." So I'm happy because for the first time today, I'm not thinking about how I screwed up with Alex, how I screwed up with Daquan, or how I'm a failure. I'm thinking like, wow, I'm actually happy for the first time in a long time. Y'all, Chris look at me in my eyes and ask me again, "So you sure you want me to leave?" And I'm like, boy, just go ahead and stay. Because obviously you want to stay, okay? Just go ahead and stay. He was like, you want me to go? No way, did it? I said, no. And I was like, you up here acting shy and knowing you wanted to stay the whole time, but you always been shy around me for some reason. I always been able to tell. He said, yeah, I have been shy around you. I ain't scared of nobody else. But with you, I don't know, just a soft side come out. I'm like, okay, come on. So we go upstairs, we laying down, and you know what I'm saying? I fall asleep on his chest. So y'all, I immediately wake up to a hard hit. I'm up here thinking this Chris big body self with his elbowing me or something. You know how big football players be? Y'all, it is that Quan with a gun to me and Chris saying, so you thought this was over, huh? You thought this was over? So y'all, I'm running out of time, so I'm just going to tell y'all in part 5 what happened next.